Hey everyone, Andy Moore here, in front of the Capitol. It's been a few months, and I tell you what, it has not gotten any cooler out here. So the governor has called a special session. It will begin next Monday, September 25th, right here at the state capitol. Guess what that means? Yes, that's right. We'll be here too. I just put an event up on Facebook. Please take a look at it. We'll be here at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. We're going to just start in the fourth floor rotunda. It's going to be a little bit different than a typical Capitol day because, well, this is the first special session that I've ever been a part of. The last one was in 2013. So here's what I know, is that we don't know very much. There's not a schedule set yet. We're not sure what to expect. The reason we're having this is that back in the spring, the state legislature struck down a cigarette fee, cigarette tax, as being unconstitutional for the way that it was passed by the folks in this building. That leaves a $215 million budget hole they've got to fix. Otherwise, they've got to roll out some really significant cuts across the state to state agencies. So the governor calls them back, says, hey guys, come back here, you got to fix this, which, we like, at least that name. But they've got to come back and fix this because our state just can't be sustained on this. There's a caveat with that, or an additional piece, is that the governor also said, come fix that $215 million budget hole. Also, while you're here, go ahead and find some recurring revenue so that you don't have to keep doing this year after year. We keep having these budget holes year after year. So that's two things. The third thing is, she said, while you're here, maybe consider finding a way to get these public school teachers a raise, which was a huge issue back in the spring, and it went nowhere. Nowhere. So, kind of three reasons for this call for a special session. So they're going to be here beginning Monday. The deal is, a special session costs about $30,000 a day. So it's like a teacher's salary every day, right? Starting teacher's salary every day. It's got to run for at least 5 days, so that's $150,000 minimum for them to get something done. The legislators really want to have a deal kind of struck before they get here, so they can get here and just kind of hammer out the last details or just pass it. And that's why we're going to be here on the very first day. We need to show up right away. We can't wait till Thursday. Maybe too late. So we're going to be here the first thing. We're going to kind of get together, make a few plans, share some information, whatever the most up-to-the-date information is. And then we're going to go out and we're going to talk to our state legislators. I'm going to try to talk to my state rep, my state senator, if I can. And I hope you'll join us. If you've never been with us before, that's cool, man. That's totally awesome. That actually is legitimately fantastic. And I would love to meet you. I would love to go with you to your state rep's office if you've never met them. Even if you've been with us before, even if you're pretty confident that your representatives are going to vote the way that you want them to about whatever the issue is, that doesn't mean you should not come. We know that it takes 6 or 7 constituents to really show a representative or a senator that this is a big issue. And let's show them that this is a really big deal. And nothing, I think, makes this session more special than having a whole bunch of regular day Oklahomans show up and say, hey guys, you almost never get a second chance to fix things. Usually you screw it up and then you go home and never come back. Now you got a chance to come back. You got a chance to fix this, and not just fix it, but make it legitimately better. You can come back and you can make this better than you did back in the spring. We all know, they know that they messed up. This session was really difficult for a lot of people, emotionally and politically, and this is a chance for them to come back and make things right. And maybe a little hint is that these guys and ladies have a vested interest in making things better because they are going to be moving into an election year. All the House reps move into election year. There's a reason that they need to get out in front of you and do the right thing. So we need you to come and tell them what that is. If you have any questions, please hit us up on Facebook or on Twitter. We are at Let's Fix This OK on Twitter. You can also, we've got a new podcast out there. If you look for Let's Pod This, that was pretty obvious, I guess, but still, Let's Pod This. It's on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, all the places that podcasts can be found. And we'll be here, like I said, Monday morning, 9 o'clock. Join me. I'll also, again, I'll bring back my life vest, and we'll start doing daily videos again during the special session, just to keep you informed in case you can't make it. By the way, if you can't make it, that's okay. Still like you. You're still a good person and hopefully a good citizen. Here's what you can do, even if you can't come to the Capitol. You can still vote when you have elections in your area. In fact, next Tuesday is National Voter Registration Day. So a huge thing you can do is ask everyone you know if they're registered to vote. The forms are free on the election board website. Print them off, give them to your coworkers, send them around. That's a great thing to do. You can write emails to your state legislators. You can make phone calls and call them and let them know how you feel about things. All that would be a great step and a really necessary thing to help these folks know where you stand and how you feel about this stuff. All right, thanks for listening. Hope to see you guys here Monday morning at 9 o'clock on the 4th floor of the Oklahoma State Capitol. Thanks a lot.